how to train your brain, how to train this mind to make you more money in the next 30 days. You know, this is the #1 personal development channel where we're going to actually teach you how to apply personal development and to actually get tangible results while saving you time and saving you money and saving you effort. That's ultimately what I do here. Is if you're watching me here, my goal is to compress the time frame so that you can get the results, the goals, the money that you want in your life without having to bust your ass, read a lot of books, go to a lot of events. We're going to compress that time. How to train your brain, your mind to make you the exact amount of money you want in the next 30 days. So step #1 is this. You have to decide exactly how much money you want to earn. This is the first step. So right now, the time frame that we're working on is the next 30 days. So the first step is you got to know how much do you want. Most people, well, I'm thinking if you're watching me right now, you may have seen the few other episodes where we talk about being very direct. You have to have exact amount in your mind. Just simply saying that you want to earn more money is not good enough. But here's another caveat. Is it can't be so big that you don't actually believe it. You want to put yourself right. A 30-day game plan. Write this number down. By the way, if I were you, I would get on a notebook because each of these steps right here, if you do them with me, literally, I guarantee you will earn more money in the next 30 days. I guarantee it. So the first thing I'm going to write down is how much money do you want to earn by this time next month? Is it $500? Is it $1,000? $10,000? How much money do you want to earn in the next 30 days? And don't look at your neighbor. Don't look at what anybody else is earning. Here's one thing that I come to realize. Nobody cares how much money you earn. That goes for me. That goes for you. And a lot of the times we're always trying to impress, not always, but a lot of us are trying to impress other people based on how much money we earn or think we want to earn so that we can get the approval of people. So here we are trying to get the approval of people that we really don't like, buying things that we really don't need, and then ultimately not being that happy in the process of that. And that's something I had to learn the hard way. So actually sit and think. What lifestyle would you like to have? Maybe it's a certain goal. Maybe you want to pay off a house. Maybe you want to put a down payment down on a car. I don't know. Figure that out. What is the exact amount of money that you want to have? So that's step #1. So go ahead and write that down. Step #2, you have to feel worthy of receiving the good that you desire. There's two types of people that are watching this call. The first type of person is going to see an increase in their income. The second person is not going to see an increase in their income. Very simple. Well, what's the difference between those two people? One feels worthy of receiving the money. Here, one thing that you have to understand is this. You only earn an exact ratio to the amount of money that you feel you are worthy of. You will only earn the amount of money that you just wrote down in exact proportion to how much you feel worthy of that. So if you only feel worthy of earning $500 over the next 30 days, that's what you will get. If you feel worthy of earning $50,000 in the next 30 days, which is totally possible, by the way, it all comes down to how you feel about yourself. So how do you actually change that? Here's how you change that: by studying every single day. Now, I would say like the minimum thing that you can do is simply hop on a call like this, right? We have the Saxon show on Tuesdays and Fridays. Hop on a call like this. I'm literally putting you guys on game for free. You know, by the way, I have over 350 clients that have paid me nearly $10,000 for what I'm giving you guys here for free. Guess what? For those of you watching here, in about 6 months, you'll be driving your dream car. You'll be living your dream home, and those other people will probably still be out at a restaurant or doing some shenanigans on a Friday night, where here you are developing yourself. All right, when you create a personal development plan, you will start to feel more worthy of yourself. You will feel more worthy of yourself. All right, let's go to #3. Repeat a prosperity affirmation daily and make it a habit. So what does that mean? The next step is, of course I got it on me. Let me get into my pocket. Bam. Goal card. We talked about this on other episode. You got to get yourself a goal card. So that's going to be step #3 is you have to repeat this goal card. So now you have an amount. Let's just say your goal is you want to put $10,000 in your pocket in the next 30 days. That's a totally plausible goal. All right. So goal #1, $10,000 in the next 30 days. Step #2 is that you have to feel worthy of this $10,000. Well, how do you begin to feel worthy of this $10,000? You have to start to develop yourself. Start to study your mind. Why being on calls like this, watching my other YouTube videos, starting to increase how you feel about yourself so you begin to feel worthy of the money. That's step number 2. Now, step number 3. In this example, if you want to earn $10,000 in the next 30 days, is you're going to write that on a card like this. You see, one of the biggest reasons I built my business to $1 million, about 7 figures, was I simply wrote it on a card. Like, it's so simple, yet most people don't do it because this is your GPS. Write it on a card. Step number 4, invest time every single day studying the law of compensation. For those of you right now, by the way, hit that like button, family. Where are the likes at? For those of you watching on YouTube, hit that like button right now, because when you hit that and smash that like button, the YouTube algorithm is going to push this video out to more people and we will grow this community. So go ahead and hit that like button below. But also below there, you're going to see the subscribe button. Now, why am I giving you these little, things? Because I posted a video yesterday talking about the balance between effort and surrender. And one of the things I talk about is putting quality into the service that you're providing. You see, when you start to study the law of compensation, you'll realize that you can turn your annual income into your monthly income, not by working harder, by simply doing a better service for your clients, doing a better service for your customer, being better at what you do. If you can simply be better at what you do, you will literally dramatically see an increase in your income. So that's step number 4, is you want to invest time understanding these certain laws. And I cover these laws in the show right here. So keep tapped in so you can learn stuff like this. Now, number 5, decide what you're prepared to give in return for the amount of money, or so the amount of commissions that you decide to earn. I actually want to read this quote to you, okay? This quote comes from Napoleon Hill, and I wrote this down. Napoleon Hill says this: if you are one of the people who believe that hard work and honesty alone will bring riches, perish the thought, because it is not true. Riches, when they come in huge quantities, are never the result of hard work. Riches come, if they come at all, in response to definite demands based upon the application of definite principles and not by chance or luck. So what does that mean? Is you actually have to get clear on what you're willing to give up in order to get this money. Are you going to study more? Are you going to join, like the podcasts and stuff like this? Like, think about this. Here I am, and one of my missions is to grow this so I have 10,000 people watching me live on the Saxton Show. So I have an exact a number. Every single day I study. Well, not only do I do the show, right? Whether I have 4 people watching live, 400 or 4,000, I still give the same amount of energy and effort, right? Because the more I get in here and feel better about this, the more I will feel worthy of it. So this is what the same thing you got to do when you're going to go out there and make that money. Is it 10,000 this month, 20,000, 500, 5,000? Like, what is it? You have to get in there and get in the field so you start to raise your self-image. And then I repeat a prosperity affirmation. So part of me growing my company to, $10 million is that I'm going to put 10,000 people on this show. So I repeatedly say this, my goal card. Then number 4 is I invest time every single day studying the law of compensation. So every day I see, how can I get better providing a better show for you guys? How can I make it more engaging, build a better community? And that's me studying the law of compensation. And the 5th part here is deciding what I'm willing to give up. You see, I'm giving up a Friday night, a Tuesday night, and a Friday night to be here with you guys and invest into you. And you know what's the thing about it as well? Investing far before the people come. You see, true vision is not investing with what you have in your hand. Investing is what you see in your mind and will then bring into fruition into the hand. You see, when you are running after a vision, at first they will call you crazy, absurd, obsessed, and then once it manifests, they call you a genius. You see, you want to go out there and you want to put $10,000 in your bank account, and maybe you've never had a $10,000 month in this example. Before you ever hold it in your hand, you got to see the vision first. You see, is this starting to make sense? What are you willing to give in exchange for this? I will be here every Friday and Saturday night, pouring into the community, pouring into you, whether it's 1, 3, 5,000, whatever. And I'll be here doing the best service. See, that's an exchange of value. Then number 6, Number 6, think, feel, and act like the person who's already providing the service and earning the commissions that you would like to earn. I'm assuming here that if you're wanting to earn this amount of money, you're in a business, maybe you're in sales or something of that sort. Or if not, if you're at a job right now and you want to earn more money, I would find some kind of opportunity or vessel or channel so you can see an increase in your income. I'm not the type of manifestation coach that's going to teach you that $10,000 is going to come from the lottery or just manifest at your doorstep. I don't believe in that. I believe that you have to provide service for people so that way you can have predictable cash flow coming into your business. And I'm curious, in the chat, how much money do you want to earn in the next 30 days? How much money do you want to earn in the next 30 days? I'm curious right now. How much money? Drop in the chat. Write it out. What is the amount of money that you are looking to manifest in the next 30 days? I guarantee you will see an increase in your income in the next 30 days just by simply, doing the couple steps that I shared with you right here.